What up y'all, how's it going? BenDeen here, and today I want to respond to some of the most frequent comments that I get on my YouTube videos. So I get a lot of comments these days, and as some of you guys might know, I do read all of them and try to respond to as many of them as I can. And over the few months that I've been doing YouTube now, I've noticed that there are a few comments that get commented way more frequently than other ones. So I just wanted to kind of address all of these in one video, and I made a little list here of what I think are the most frequent comments, or just the ones that stand out to me the most. So let's just get right into it. So the first one is, "You look like EXO Lay." I get this one all the time, and if you don't know who this guy is, he's a guy named Lay who's in a K-pop boy group called EXO, and I think they're pretty famous these days. It's something that I've actually heard a couple times in person by Korean people, I think, and it wasn't until I started YouTube that I started hearing this a lot. I'm not sure if it's because of the camera, the angle, or the hair. I'm not sure what it is, but a lot of people seem to think that way, and honestly, I don't see it. And I asked like some people I know, and they don't really see it either. Either way, I do appreciate it, because I think he's a pretty good looking guy, right? So thank you. Alright, that goes into the next comment, which is, "You look mixed," or biracial. And this is a comment that I've gotten both online and offline quite a bit. I've heard this in person from many people, especially since I've moved to Korea. It's funny because I think Lay from EXO isn't Korean. I think he's Chinese. But if you didn't know, I am 100% Korean. My ethnicity is fully Korean. So I think it's very interesting that I get this comment. When I was in America, I never heard this at all, because I think everyone in America just assumes that, you know, I'm Chinese. After I came to Korea, I've had a lot of classmates from different countries, and I've met a lot of Korean people, and I've heard this a lot, that I look, you know, half Korean, half white, half Korean, half Chinese, half Korean, half Japanese. Pretty much, if it's an Asian country, I've heard it before. I have kind of just a ambiguous facial features, maybe. I do have a theory that, you know, the more I hear this, the more I start to think that maybe it has something to do with, you know, me being raised in America. It sounds kind of off the wall, because, you know, physical features are supposed to be based off of like genetics, but I feel like, you know, I've heard it so much that it might have something to do with where I was raised, maybe the food I ate, or just the air I breathed. I don't know. If you know anything about this topic, then let me know. So another comment I get all the time is, "I like your voice." First of all, thank you. Second of all, I think it honestly has a lot to do with this mic here. This is a nice mic, and it really does make my voice sound better than it is, I feel like. And third, it's funny because I actually never liked the sound of my own voice. I actually really hated it. Everyone kind of has this complex, I think, but I hated it so much that when I was in high school, I tried to actively change the pitch and sound of my voice to talk in a lower pitch than it was naturally. Over the 10 years or so I've been doing this, it has found its natural tone, and this is just how I talk now. That's also one reason why I started YouTube, actually, is because I thought that if I speak to the camera and then watch it back again, I can hear the things that I don't like about my voice and try to change them, or stuff like that. And you know what, actually, since I started doing YouTube, I have started to like my voice more now, and I don't mind it that much these days. So if you don't like the sound of your own voice, or if you really hate it like I used to, then there are ways that I think you can develop your voice, and I think YouTube is actually a really good way to do that. So another comment or question that I get asked a lot is, how do you stay thin? I think I have been gaining a little bit of weight over the past couple months, but I don't think I'm overweight by any means, and I think there is one reason for that. It's because of the amount of calories I eat. I don't exercise at all. I really need to start, maybe tomorrow. Actually, a few years ago, I was like 30 or 40 pounds heavier than I am now. I basically just cut calories. I didn't exercise, and I didn't eat healthier foods. I ate McDonald's like every day, and the thing is, I only ate like maybe 1,500 calories worth of McDonald's every day, and I lost weight. So everyone is different, and I think I need around 2,000 calories a day to just maintain my weight. If I eat more than that, I'll gain weight. If I eat less than that, I'll lose weight. So if I eat like a huge lunch that's worth maybe 2,000 calories, I might not eat dinner that night, or I might just eat something very small. And if I ate like 4,000 calories in one day, then I probably wouldn't eat anything the next day. I never really do that, but it's basically just all about finding that balance. So another comment that I get a lot is, I want to see your girlfriend. This is something that I really can't, I don't have a good answer to. I really want to show her to you guys. I want her to be on video, but I do completely understand why she wouldn't want to be. Before I started YouTube, I was extremely camera shy, and that is also another reason why I wanted to start YouTube, just to kind of get over that. Since I've been doing it though, I've been getting more comfortable slowly, and you know, it is that kind of big first step to appear on a YouTube video where that thousands of people would see. That's wouldn't be easy for a lot of people. She said that she might you know, sometime in the future that she could appear in a video, but I don't want to pressure her at all. So I'm just gonna let her do her, because I completely understand where she's coming from, and I hope you guys can understand as well. Alright, that's it for now. I probably missed some other things that have been commented quite frequently, but these are the ones that stood out to me, and these are the ones that I wanted to answer. So maybe I'll do another video like this in the future. If you did like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more videos,